Hey guys, just finished watching The Flash, Season 4, Episode 9, Don't Run, mid-season final. This episode was so good. I mean, at the end of it, the last like 5 minutes of it, even, almost last minute of it, I was just thinking, as soon as they were all walking into Barry's place, to Joe's place, I was thinking, what's going on? This episode's not ending with a big thud, for a big punch. It's not going out with something, kind of like Supergirl was going out with when she was getting beat up and stuff, and it's not going out with that. And, there's not enough time to go that. It can't go out on a okay note, on a no type thing. And then at the last minute, they all of a sudden they do it, they change it, and they give you a punch, come out of nowhere, and it's like, oh my god, yes. I loved it. I loved the ending. I love the ending of Barry getting framed. That was perfect. So I want to talk about different things. I got some notes I wanted to talk about, and let's see what we build up to it. So the first thing that I noticed in the episode was really cool was that Oliver and Felicity give Barry in his press room scene. That was pretty cool, seeing all the different gifts and things people got and stuff. And then the fact that Rory stole a bunch of toasters for them, that was quite funny. Although we don't get to see where, maybe we'll see it in Legends. But I haven't watched Legends yet, so maybe we'll see that there as him stealing it, or reference to him that he stole it type thing. That would be quite funny to see that. And it was also really cool seeing, when Thinker kind of had Barry trapped in this kind of invisible force field. They never really explained as to what it is. It would have been cool to hear what it is and how he figured it out, and how did he test this out? How do you know it was going to work, and I guess he knows all about the Speed Force and all that stuff. And are we going to get Jay Garrick coming back? Because this is one thing, I don't know if DeVoe is accounted for Jay Garrick, and I forget where the last time we saw Jay Garrick. I mean, last time I think we saw him was at the end of last season when they finally defeated, or in the mid-season for last season when they finally defeated, what's his face, and they had Jay was in there, and then Jay came out of the Speed Force, and Wally took his place, and I think that was it type thing. Last time we saw him, I don't remember, so I think it would do to see Jay Garrick back for now. I think it really would be cool and would be one of the few people he could turn to, but he's just staying in prison, so that's really going to be cool to see that whole dynamic moving forward and stuff. And it really was pretty cool to see different things going on. This new telepath guy, which is now, Amulet Black Capture was actually working for the Thinker and all that stuff. That was pretty cool. And this new guy, he's this telepathic guy called Dominic Lance. He's Dominic Lance. Like, is that anyone related to Captain Lance, to Sarah Lance, what's her face there, I can't think of her name, but the Katie Cassidy's character there, Black Siren, Laurel Lance, is he related to any of them? I mean, we never saw how it's spelled. Does it say here on IMDb? What is he called? Oh, Lance. Okay, Lance with a SE instead of a CS, CE type thing, so LANSE instead of LANCE type thing. So I guess it's different than Katie. Then they're not related to. Clearly, that shows it's not related to. But who knows if IMDb has it right? Not related to any of the Lances over there, Black Canary, Siren, and all that stuff. But it really was really different, cool sitting at the end, the twisting at the end. That was really going to be cool. Really like to have seen him kind of running on the run and stuff. But it's really going to be cool to see where different things go. And do they turn to Oliver Queen for help for this? With Barry being in prison. I mean, I feel like the Flash team, they're gonna know that he wasn't there. He never touched it. I mean, I was just gonna know. Oh, I was there when he touched the knife. I handed him the knife. My DNA is also on there, type of thing. Which should be. Is that not the one? Or did she not touch it? Maybe I need to rewatch this episode because I don't remember. Did she touch it at the beginning of this episode? I don't think she did. I think she just handed the box to Barry, and then Barry picked up the knife. So she remembers that's how his fingerprints are on it. I don't know. It just would have been really cool. I mean, also he could have had the option to just hide the body and hide everything. He didn't have to run from the police. He could have just hide it. He had enough time to do that. I mean, he's the Flash. He should have been able to get rid of it and hide it himself. And then it's just, he gets rid of the body in the story. No ending in the story. So I guess there's that little bit of a plot hole, I guess, in the story, is that, he didn't run away because he didn't want to be on the run, and he didn't want to, run away and stuff like that. He didn't want to put the team through that, put Iris through that type of thing, because she'd be, an accomplice type thing for him running and stuff, and should be like a wreck and all that stuff. But at the same time, he could have just zipped the body and hide the knife, hide everything, and got rid of it, type of thing. And I don't know why he didn't do that. He probably could have hid the body somewhere and then just taken the knife and rubbed it so fast with his hands that it just melts into nothing, and then, it's gone type of thing. And like you said, he was able to stand there and vibrate so fast that no human eye can't even see him. So he could have just done that in the room and done that while holding all the items, and then the police come in, look for everything, and then they're gone type thing. Or he's just gone. He's, thrown those things into another side of the world type thing. I don't know why he didn't do that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens next year, at the beginning, because it was a big punch. Definitely going to be fun to see that. But I don't see, like, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't see Iris really. I mean, watching it really hit me at the end once it had happened. But now thinking about it, I don't see Iris, like, is it going to be the whole point is that, Iris is going to think that he's guilty? Is everyone's going to think he's guilty? If they all do think he's guilty, that would be so silly, because it wouldn't make sense to me, because Iris knows that he would never kill him. And yeah, there was the whole thing about he already has a restraining order on him and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Everyone else outside of the Flash team is going to believe that. The police captain's going to believe that. The judge is going to believe that. The jury's probably going to believe that. And that's why he's going to get convicted and all that stuff. And, there's going to be no question here or there. He's going to be there. He already has the guy already had the restraining order on him. But now the only thing is that Iris doesn't know, and the Flash team doesn't know, is that the Thinker is now in Dominic Lance, Brainstorm's body type thing. So that's going to be cool to see how that plays out. But I still don't see how is Caitlin going to think that, clearly he killed him, and believe everything type of thing. We'll have to wait and see what else Thinker has in plan there for him. What has in plan for that to really help them and make the Flash team remember who he is type of thing. Or there's also the whole thing that I don't know if Central City has the death penalty or type thing, for murder. Who knows if that's a thing, because that would be a cool, build up and have like a long trial that builds up with, getting some lawyer help from someone like Oliver Queen, who is also mayor, but also is in trouble. That would be really messed up, is when Oliver finds out about this and how this is going to affect Oliver, because Oliver's mayor. Oliver's in trouble for being the Green Arrow. He's under investigation. He's arrested for that, if I'm not mistaken. Last time we saw, no, he got out type thing, but he was arrested he was out on bail for that, and then we saw him, and this is before the crossover, so that could be cool to see where things go with that. And then we got one more episode this week of Oliver, and that's going to be cool to see. He doesn't really have the money right now to afford that, but I guess kind of Felicity had the money for that, because he said he didn't have $500,000 lying around for his own bail, so who knows what's going to happen with this. I guess the mayor, he doesn't have any pull as the mayor now to help with this. It's going to be so cool to see where things go with this. I can't wait. But like I said, I don't feel like the Team Flash is not going to believe that, Barry just killed him. That's for sure. Because, they saw him get trapped. They know he got trapped by him in this episode. They know he knows he's the Flash. They know what they don't know is that he is switched bodies type thing. And that Barry would go so far as to kill him, and with a knife, that wouldn't make sense for Barry, when he can just vibe through it, when he can just use his hand to vibe straight through them, So that's going to be cool to see how that plays out, and how they use, maybe using, maybe this is where we're going to get, what's his face there, Ralph Dipney there, Elongated Man, is going to use his PI skills to prove that he's not, or his detective skills to prove that Barry did not kill him type thing. That's going to be a really cool way to see that. Maybe Dominic Lance has some fingerprints on there type thing, but who knows what we're going to see. Maybe Ralph Dipney will come and win and save the day type thing, but I doubt to see him, outsmarting the Thinker type thing, but who knows? I guess we'll have to just wait and see, but this is really going to be fun to see, and I can't wait to see where things go with this and see, because I feel like the Thinker has to have something else out there to make the team Flash believe that Barry actually killed him type thing. You know, everyone else is going to believe him, the judge, the police, the jury, and all that stuff. They always see there's clearly evidence. There's going to be his fingers on the knife. There's going to be, you know, there's all kinds of stuff. There's the restraining order that the guy had before on Barry, and all kinds of stuff like that. And you're probably going to have the mechanic there, his wife. Clifford's wife is probably going to be like go to court and you know and say that, oh yeah, I saw him there alone, and say all kinds of things, and just going to be closed and shut, and he's going to be in prison type thing. But to convince the Flash team that he actually did that is going to be a lot more difficult, and I feel like the Thinker is going to have something in there for that. So who knows where this is going to happen, but it's really going to be fun to see how things go with this, and I can't wait to see how things go. And yeah, I'd also want to be curious to see, does it have the death penalty? Is that a threat type thing? And if they do, you know, can Barry, would it work on Barry? Would lethal injections work on Barry type thing? Who knows? It probably have to be a lot higher than it would be, so that for his high metabolism, I mean, he can't drink alcohol, so I guess regular lethal injections wouldn't work. So what if at the end of this season he's getting the lethal injection and he has to pretend to be dead because there was no way to get around this? Mind blown. Who knows? But it would be something fun to check out. And yeah, so let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. What do you think about this episode? What do you think about this as a mid-season final? And what was your favorite part? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.